Hi there, everyone. This is King Winslow coming back at you. As I said before, if any of you happen to follow my Facebook page, and I said something on Twitter too about it, I've been away, obviously, haven't made a video in quite a while. And the reason for that has just been I didn't want to keep posting videos that weren't as professional as I could make them. So I tried to learn a little bit about some editing software and some game capture software, and I wanted to come up with an experience that would be at least a little bit better, that I hope would help me shine a little bit better as a good YouTuber. So I went ahead and decided, well, I was kind of debating on what I wanted to play for my first game back, and I decided on Games Tycoon. I'm not sure how the interest is going to be on this, but I'm hoping that there will be enough interest to maybe make this something you guys just want to see, because I've not really seen much gameplay of this myself. I mean, I've played it a bunch of times, so I know exactly what's happening, but that's that. So let's go ahead, and I'll catch you when we're done. Alright, and here we go. We're going to go ahead and jump right into Games Tycoon. Welcome to Games Tycoon. Initially, many functions are disabled, but with time, more and more features will be unlocked. Have fun. Okay, so the very start this off, you always have a best idea. There's many different parts of this. This is my personal favorite video game development simulation. Development, head office, research, music studio, graphics studio, quality assurance, motion capturing, console development, customer support, storeroom, production, marketing, training room, server room, staff room, and toilets. Obviously. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can do things. I'm going to go ahead for this purpose and set automatically place objects just to look at something, because I actually have not used this feature when I've played the game before. I know, this isn't the fun part. Well, let's start off by putting up a development office. Right there. We will check that, and then put a door there, and it automatically, because of my setting, puts 2 desks in there. Let's go ahead and here and add the toilets, and we will put a door right there, and ta-da, fully fledged bathroom. Now, usually what you could do is go here, and you could buy individual items for each set of rooms, and do it that way. For now, I'm going to go right off the bat. I'm going to hire another member of my staff. These values, while they are important, are not as important until later in the game, when you really start working with some of the values that actually equate to this. For now, I'm going to hire you, because your stats are at least okay for now. Most important part, though, is making sure that you drag these guys to where you want them to work. And then it's always a good idea to make sure that you have these guys in groups. Because when you move to a new building, your guys are going to be scattered around the floor, and you'll have to move all of them back to where they were. And when you start having 20 or 30 people, or however many you have employed in your building, it's going to be a pain to remember where they all were. So it's always a good idea to group them by their area. That way when you go through, you can remember, like, first group is development, or then pull them all in and pick them all up and then take them to their right place. But alas, I'm straining from the straint. Straining from the straint. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Anyways, we're going to start off by doing some simple contract work, just so you kind of get the feel of what this is. This is nothing too... This is the easiest way to make money, although the money that you gain from it is not anything spectacular. Always start off with the smallest point load. That way you know how many your guys can get done in a certain amount of time. Like for this one, well, I'm not going to jump to that because that's actually really easy. Let's jump to this one. 6 weeks, 85 points, salary of 10,695, penalty of 2,406. So if you make the money, they're going to do that. Every green bar under each of their names. Green bars give them so many points, which then fill up this meter. The delivery in 6 weeks. Of course, we get it done in less than a week. That gives us $10,000. However, as obvious, the head point of this game is to develop video games. So we're going to go ahead right here, and we're going to develop a game. Actually, maybe what I should do here to show you is let's do a video game contract. Or not, because I don't have any of these systems, and nor do I plan on getting them. I don't have the money to buy off a whole bunch of buy licenses for game consoles, because they can be a lot of money when you start right off. I think it's in the next screen here. Alright, I'll do that now. Okay, let's say we're gonna call this Blasto, just because it's a popular game name I've used in anytime I play a game. It's just one I've always used. You can set children, teenager, adult, seniors, or all ages. For the sake of this, I usually start off with all ages and then jump to like teen or adult later on. You start off with topics. As you can see, military here has a green outline, and up here in the upper right hand corner you can see here a plus and a minus. What's trending right now are puzzle games and military games. What's unpopular are skill games and card games. So let's go ahead with military, and then in genre let's go ahead and go with puzzle, because it's also a popular game. And obviously you don't have an engine when you start out. An engine you can develop later. So the next screen, we'll select our platform, and obviously PC is the very first one you get. Now PC, published dates, current market shares, current games that are released on it, and the more stars, the better rating for the games. Now this right here is AAA, obviously maximum game size. This is the only one off the bat that it's obviously maxed out right off the bat, because this is the one console that continues through and through. It's not going to change. However, earlier consoles can maybe only play a B game or a B plus game, and you can level all that up. Not level it, but you'll research it all later. But for now, let's go with personal computer, cost of $5,000. Only console we own, so we don't have copy protection unlocks yet. We need to sell 10,000 units first. There will be fan letters, and you can do reports, and then you can do concepts if you mess with all the sliders, have pretty much everything on a game that you really like, it'll be saved in the concepts. And then if you want to make a game similar to it, you can pick that concept, and those sliders and everything else will go automatically in place, in case you don't remember how all they went. Now, I don't do puzzle games much, so I don't remember how the game settings are going to be. So let's go ahead and slide you towards gameplay, you towards game length, you towards functions, you more game depth, and you more for core gamer. These sliders impact how the game is seen, how it's favored, its overall points. Now, if you have the time and the money, you can put more languages in. Obviously, the game cost right now is $18,000. I can go ahead and go with English. It bumps it up to $23,000. I put in another language, considering I made us based in China, because China has a boost in RPG games, I believe is what I picked. I actually don't remember. Anyway, so we're going to go with those two. Now, in this thing, I'm going to take away graphic priority. I am going to take away sound priority, and I'm going to put a little more boost in technology and gameplay. No idea if that's actually going to work well or not. Now here you can do game concepts. Ask to tech support and PC speaker sound is all that we have off the bat. So we'll just roll with it. And now they will start developing their game. For the sake of this, I'm going to go fast. Originally, they will be lightning fast. They won't take long at all, because there's really nothing to each of the games. Blasto, work on this game has been completed. You can release it now. If you'd like to continue working on it, you can move the release date and bring it to a market at a later time. Now, you can hold back your games and put them out later. If you have quality assurance and motion and graphics and all that, sometimes they will not be done with theirs by the time main development is done. So in that case, you'll want to hold the game back until the other groups are done with their spots, and then you can release it. But for now, obviously, we'll publish it. Now, like I said, each section, there's 4 main spots. Each of the 4 groups have their own pieces. Level 1, game balance, performance, controls, user interface level. The next group has game mechanics, improve overall. No. I'm doing that wrong. I'm confused now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Point being, you have various things. So game balance, performance, controls, user interface level, and game mechanics. And then you have overall sound quality, realistic sounds, atmospheric, ambient sounds, bonus tracks, cinematic music, personal or professional voice recording, improve overall graphics quality, high quality sprites, hand-drawn intros. Then you got professional cutscenes, high-resolution textures, highly detailed 3D models, as well as then with the motion capturing, 3 levels of animations, and 3 levels of video recording. Obviously, again, none of those we'll get to for at least a little while. Definitely not in this episode. For now, we'll find a publisher. Now, since we did release a puzzle game, it's usually better to find a publisher who fan base represents the game that you have right now. Also, your share, $5, $5, or market strength. Now these guys, same share, same fan base, little extra market strength. So let's click on them. We obviously get a +1 to military, +1 to puzzle, +1 to personal computers. Military games will do a little bit better with us. Puzzle games will do a little bit better, and personal computers will do a little bit better for us. We have no games with the same genre, no games with the same theme. First game was complete. You can now build a research area. And now here comes our overall scores. This is not going to rate. Okay. The graphics are great. They're the best I've seen in some time. The sound is okay. Not much to complain about. The controls are good. Controls well. Has strong gameplay weaknesses. They really should have spent more time on this. The game isn't too bad, but it could definitely use some improvements. Go to graphics. Topic in the trend and genre in the trend. Overall, though, only a 69%. Not ideal. Gameplay values were really what killed it. Sound wasn't great, but gameplay values were bad. But that is what we can learn on. Now, let me go ahead and do this. We will build research. I'll just go ahead and make that this whole length of the room for now. Oh, I don't know how the money for that. Never mind on research. We will do research later. For now, here's what I'm going to show you guys too. You guys can also do game updates on games. You can fix bugs, security updates, new objects, new game modes, new campaigns, new levels, new graphics, new sounds. Now, you don't notice any of this stuff yourself, but they do add they cost money, but do add extra value to the game. Now, bug fixes obviously are the only things that you really should touch upon, because you don't want bugs in your games. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, these will usually really help game sales, especially if game sales are starting to slack. If they're starting to go down, you can usually release a game update, and they'll jump up for a week or two. Sometimes longer if they're really good. So let's go ahead and try another game and see if we can't hit something a little bit better on the head. Select target audience. Let's go ahead and focus on the adult audience this time and see if that makes a difference. We're going to go with paintball, and we're going to go with arcade. Again, no engine. We're going to call this Paintball Deluxe. I did not spell deluxe right, and I don't care. Again, on the PC. With this, let's keep with gameplay as important, being important. No, let me slide you over the whole way. Slide you, slide you, slide you, slide you. I'm going to go ahead and try it this way. Let me balance that out. I'm trying to figure this out. Now, let's not go extreme in any way or the other. It's mostly extreme, but let's go a little bit better off. We'll do that. I'm going to take let's take a little more priority out of graphics, a little more out of sound, put more in technology and gameplay. I want to try this and see how this pans out. Because I'll admit, usually when I play through this, I have the guide in front of me, so I know exactly where to have my sliders. So this time, though, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of roll with what I have and hope that I sell good games. So let's go ahead and do this. Find a publisher. For this particular game, I'm doing an arcade, so let's go with you. Okay, and 54, that did even worse. That was atrocious. I mean, it's going to sell, it's going to make us money, but I mean, that was not very good at all. So let me try one more time before I end this video, because I don't want it to go on a flop. Let's just go with a random name. Random name, Gamma Force. Okay, select a topic. Let's go make another military one, though. Let's go ahead and make it a military. Let's go ahead and just make another military puzzle. I don't care if they don't like that. I'm going to try to make this sell really good. Let's sell this, again, to teenagers as the primary guys. Personal computer. Okay, now after a while, you'll start to learn recommended direction, recommended direction. You'll get game reports, or you can do game reports. I didn't do any. Now, you can do fan letters. Here's Blasto. Some fans would have liked Blasto to be more lengthy. Some fans would have liked more game depth. Those will help you determine all this. So let's go full game length, full gameplay. I think I want full function, full depth, and I think I still want it listed for Core Gamer. I'm going to go extreme on both of those. I'm going to leave those two sliders where they were because graphics and sound did really good, but technology and gameplay did leave, no, sound I needed to put more of. Let's leave it that way, because graphics were good even without putting much effort into them. So let's try it with that before I end this video and hope that I can get something good out of this, right? Right. Okay, and of course at the top you can see new research that will be consistently available as time goes on. Let's find a publisher. Let's find one that I have with a good relation with, because one of you, what did I just make? What did I make? Puzzle. No, what did I do? Nope, I didn't do puzzle, because I went with that one again. So, puzzle. We'll just go with you, because the other one that I know of doesn't seem to do that. Tell me it. Okay, 76. That's better. Graphics are great. The best I've seen in some time. The sound is well done. It's all around solid with not much to complain about. The controls are very good. The game controls well. The gameplay is average, a little polished, and they would be good. It's a good game with some flaws, just short of gold though. Good graphics, good sound, topic in the trend, genre in the trend, gameplay 55. I need to work on the gameplay part apparently. Graphics 92, sounds 86, controls 86. Even with me putting an emphasis on gameplay, it still came out a little bad. Game received great reviews, maybe we should eventually develop a sequel. Now, this is where things are going to start to go. You see, I have 3 different games here, now going to be making money, so I'm going to take this minute to show you a couple more things before I end this video. You can buy licenses. I don't ever do things with licenses because they never go well. Buy copy protections. That's something I did not institute, and I usually do, I forgot about. Publishing offers, project coordinations will increase speed with other projects if you have someone in the head office. Buy dev kits for systems, buy new engines, take games off the market. Now, what you can also do, and I think I will do now that I actually have a lot of money before I end this video, research here. Okay, I don't need 4, but that works for me. Let's go hire 2 more people to have in research. For that, you probably want to, I've usually focused more on office work. I'm pretty sure that's the way to go with it. Now I'm going to hire all 3 for that, just because. So, I've got some employees. You can research genres, you can research topics, research features, or others. Let's go ahead and research 4-color support, and then I'll show you about making an engine, and then I'm going to cut this video off. Okay, here's the Games Convention. For $100,000, you can get a small booth and showcase 1 game. $1.75 million. Middle booth, you can showcase 2 games, or for $3.5 million. Large booth, showcase 3 games. Or just don't participate. I'm not participating because that's going to be a lot of money. As you get there, it's not going to be that much money, at least for a small booth. But they're researching that. It is now done. I can now develop my own engine, which I'm going to do here. Develop a new engine. Now, if you don't want to put the full cost into developing a new engine, you can add features to an old engine. So let's go ahead and call this the Blasto Mark 1, just because we'll name it after that. Now, you can optimize these for certain games. Puzzle games seem to be my priority right now, so let's go with that. Now, here's what you can add. Text-driven and PC speakers are automatic. They will be in every one. You can't remove them or add them, but you can add anything else extra you get. Like here's 4-color support. Let's go ahead and add that. Now you can pick a cost of your engine, which if someone that's if you want to sell your engine, I should say. Then you can sell your engine for $10,000, and when they release a game with your engine, you can set profit sharing. So like that says 10%. If they release a game with my engine, I get 10% of the profits. I usually leave that at 10. I don't usually ever change the cost because I don't care about my engines. That's not where I make my money. I'll leave the profit sharing up a little higher, like 15% usually. That's still not much, but it's enough that I at least have a little extra income coming with engines because I usually always have the best engine. So let's go ahead and roll with that, and they will make an engine. Okay. Game removed from market. Blasto. Sales figures for the game are getting worse, therefore we've taken it off the market. It was on sale for 20 weeks, sold 22,868, cost 28,496 to make, no marketing costs, no engine costs, no share for developers. You're right, I know what that is. And then it made 114,340, which means my profit ended up being 85,844. And also, in case you're wondering if my voice is a little weird, it may sound weird to you, it might not. I have been sick for like the last 2 freaking weeks, man. It sucks. I have to cough, and I'm even holding that back. So that's going to be that. They're going to make the Blasto engine. My games are going to start to sell here, or end selling. There's Paintball Deluxe. Weeks in sale 14. Cost to make 26,000. Income 120,000. 12. Profit 94,12. My last one's still selling, but it's going to drop. And now from time to time they will use the restroom. Kind of do whatever. New research sprites. Now, with that being made, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do one more thing here. See if we can do one of these. No, because I can't for whatever reason. Let's see about buying. I want to show you some contract worker there. Let me see about what the cheapest dev kit's going to be. You know what? I want to do this. I want to spend 5,000 on an Apple II, just so I can show you that. Contract work, video game contracts, and I think that's going to be the only one. Yeah, okay. 23 weeks delivery, salary 383,910. What they want is a B, which is the standard small size. They need it to be an arcade. they want a percentage of 47% as a minimum. If you don't meet that, you'll have a penalty, which is not listed in there. So let's go ahead and do this. The name you can't pick, retail, the type size you can't pick. Retail is just a standard retail game, but you can also do MMO games. And then size quantity is B, B+, A, AA, and AAA. Select target audience. We're just going to go with all ages. Select a topic. Let's make another paintball game. Now it has to be an arcade. And now this time though I get to use the Blastone Mark 1 engine. Now although I said it was focused for one thing, you can still use it for other game types. Now you can use subtopics, but I don't do that very often. Obviously you can only put it on the one console that they want you to put it on, so I did that. Now for this, they want emphasis on that. I'm gonna put you more that way, you that way, you that way, because I don't remember how those look. Oh, let's buy copy protection before I forget. Because this is supposed to help you sell more copies and makes it so it's harder to pirate the games. With this one, I'm going to move things back to a balance 25, 25, 25, 25, because I don't remember that. I'll figure that out later. Let's just keep it English, Chinese. Let's go with German and French, because why not? Let's make this game go. Now, every certain piece, yes, you made me a profit of 94,000. Okay. Every piece that you add in your engine takes time to do. 4K color support is being done. That raises that up again. PC speaker sound goes, and it keeps going through all that. The gameplay values and all the other values there, as well as bugs. The game is done. Paintball +1, Apple 2 +1, and Arcade +1. And it got a 72%, which is more than they wanted. The graphics great, the best I've seen in some time. Sound is well done. It's all around solid, with not much to complain about. The controls are very good. Game controls well. The gameplay is well done. There isn't much to complain about. It's a good game with some flaws, just short of gold, though. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. It obviously was done in time, had that, so the salary with the development costs, I made $331,910 off that game, which is more than I've been getting from other games. Now I could buy licenses now. I'll show you the licenses real quick, but again, I don't use them. But you can make video games based off of movies with these. So you have a movie license on your game. It's supposed to make it easier to sell, but to be completely honest, I've never sold a good one with a license. So I'm going to leave that as that is. Now, this video has gone on, though, for quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and save this game. I've got a bunch of save slots. Let's delete all these because I don't need any of them. I want to start right off the bat, right from beginning with you guys again. Game has been saved. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to try to keep content up regularly. I'm not going to do it every day. I'm still going to aim for my original goal of every other day. Of course, if I miss a day or two, don't think I'm not coming back. I'm here. I'm going to stay around. I'm just going to keep trying to find more games and more content to give to you. I hope that you did enjoy this, though. I know it wasn't the most exciting one. I probably spoke a little fast. I want to get this out there, though, so people can see, hi, I'm back! Anyways, thank you again for watching. This is King Winsel, signing off. Thank you, guys.